What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, growing in Zone 6B. If you are here for the first time, welcome for the first time. So I'm back at it, y'all. I'm back out here. I'm on a small break from work before my next assignment. And so, it's chilly. I got my robe on. I am going to do some harvesting. So I thought I would take y'all along with me. Got my handy dandy Dollar Tree basket. As a side note, I bought this fancy harvest basket from one of those discount stores, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be all fancy and everything. The only thing that I have used to harvest is these Dollar Tree baskets. That's just how it goes sometimes, y'all. But I got some things to harvest, mainly these peppers. So somebody had asked me about peppers ripening. And really, for peppers, the only thing that will help them ripen is time. Or if they have ripened, if they have started to ripen, you can pull them and they'll ripen the rest of the way in the house. Like this orange blaze pepper, it's about ripe. And this one down here too. So this one is about ripe. If you don't have pruners, what I do is this little crook here, I take it, I snap the stem, push my thumb down, and I take my pepper. So, like this one down here, it has started to blush. I'm going to take it because it's going to get down to the 40s. And, I don't have time to play no games and lose my peppers. Now, this one is slightly blushed. This is a red bell pepper. You can see at the top it's starting to change. I may leave it. I have another one on here somewhere. Oh, right here. So this one, as you can see, has started to blush. It's even more so blushed than the other one. So I think for this one, I'll probably take it just because it's going to get down to the 40s. Now, 40 degrees will not kill the pepper plants, but it will slow down their production quite a bit. And so that one I'll let ripen in the house. Well, anyway, that's what I heard will work. And I'm going to try it for y'all. I like green peppers as well as red ones. Now, one thing that I did notice is last year I had had some peppers, and I had cut those peppers. I had knocked a couple of the peppers off the vine by accident, and I left them outside, and they were immature, and I didn't think anything of it. But they did ripen off the vine. So they say that they don't. And I don't know if they ripened because they were immature or if they just ripened because they were ready to ripen. But either way, they ripened, and they were red like a couple of days later. So if you all are wondering, maybe try it. I can't say that it's going to work or not. But I'm going to try it. I'm always willing to experiment. If the pepper doesn't ripen in a couple days, I'll just stick it in the refrigerator. No biggie. Now, another thing is, these are some collards that are looking absolutely beautiful. These collards right here were tucked in behind this pepper. I did not spray them with neem oil. If you've been watching my other videos, y'all know I haven't taken care of my peppers really at all. But my collards really at all, with the maintenance and the spraying and whatnot. So yeah, but these ones, look at this, no holes. I still have to wash them, of course, but they're absolutely perfect. So I'm wondering if there's something to planting these collards like behind the peppers. you know, maybe that's something I learned by accident. The only reason this collard is in this bed is because it, you know, actually it had gotten neglected, and you know, an animal had came through and chewed it off or whatnot. And you know what? I was like, I'm just gonna throw it in this bed, and it kind of is what it is. And I really, to be honest, didn't pay that much attention to it. But you know, it ended up that it kind of did its thing, and you know, it grew back, which I find is not that uncommon for brassicas or plants in the vegetables in the brassica family. They are pretty resilient. I have had things completely chewed down, and they have come back and produced like lovely fruit, you know, whatever you want to call it, and has been just fine. So I try not to make a fuss about things because, see, this one has a little bit of holes in it, but still, it's not bad. Probably some slugs. I try not to make a fuss when it comes to how things go in the garden, because you just never know. Like, I know I see people kind of quick to pull their plants if something is going wrong, and I don't. I try to leave it just for a little while to see what it's gonna do, see if maybe it will produce, and normally it does. Now, my other plants look a mess that are not in this bed. My other brassicas, y'all seen them. They have a lot of caterpillar worm damage. And so I am waiting to see what those plants do. And, you know, I'm not going to pull them, because once that white moth is gone, look how pretty that is. That look like a meal to me. Peppers and collards. Yeah, that'll eat good. Won't it, y'all? It will. This little basket is already full, though. See? I should have had a longer basket, but I don't. So I'm going to sit this one down. I'm going to go get me another basket. So, what was I saying? Oh, once that white moth is gone, I believe that these plants, let me check and see if I got any green beans. These plants will bounce back, and you know, they'll do their thing. And so that's just what I believe. These green beans are starting to flower again a little bit. So I'm going to leave them. I know it's getting cold. I have gotten quite an abundance, but they are still growing. And so I'm going to keep them up. Got me some yellow raspberries, which one I just dropped off. Oh, I'll go ahead and eat that on the way in the garden. So I can have me a little garden snack. Now, moving on, and I'll probably have to do some watering. I'm way behind on some of this stuff. So, just to give you guys an update, here are my pepper plants. It was 40-something degrees last night. None of these pepper plants are damaged. They are not the pepper plants do prefer very, very warm temperatures. But what I have found is I get the most production this time of year. And usually, I don't have an issue with my pepper plants continuing to produce. Now, I got some cayennes. I don't care if these cayennes are red or not. I will eat them red. I eat them green. And so I'm going to go ahead and take those. Now, I do take what I can. I also do feel like with peppers, if you take the ones that are ripe, then some of the other ones will start to ripen. That's just my theory. I'm not saying that that's true or not true, but that's just kind of how I feel. Now, these cayennes, I do give some away. I don't eat a whole lot of hot peppers, but I also do make hot sauce, which I made this green chili hot sauce. That was amazing. And see, these are still producing. That was amazing. And I'm planning on doing the same. So I might not be giving away as many cayennes this year. I'll give away a few to one of my friends who really likes hot peppers with her collard greens. But as far as like giving away a ton, probably won't. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these collards. Now I am going to put them in the greenhouse. I think that they will finish production better in the greenhouse, just because it is getting so chilly. Like, I'm not in denial that these peppers need a warm space. They do. And so I'll leave that one. And so I'm going to give them a warm space. But they are looking really good. They are looking good. So, ton of cayenne peppers, which next year I'm only going to put cayenne peppers in these pouch containers, because every time I try to put peppers in a bed, they just don't do well, y'all. They just don't do well. So, you know, you live and you learn. I'm done doing that. If it doesn't work, you know, I just won't do it again. Because, you know, really the point for me of gardening is to be able to grow food for my family, have fun doing it, but also do it in a way that is economical. This pepper plant ain't produced nothing all season. Produced a weed right here. That's about it. But anyway, at any rate, you know, if there's a better way to do something, I try to go ahead and do whatever it is that better way is. There's even a few cayennes down here. I will say, a few short years of doing something makes a world of difference. See, I still have peppers producing there. And there is a banana over there that I'm going to let go. And I'm going to let grow a little bit more. But I will say, giving it a few years of growing and learning makes a world of difference. You know, sometimes people are so quick to get frustrated with things. And, you know, they'll say, this is not doing this is not doing that. But the reality is, gardening, for me, I don't think these are going to produce anymore. And these are not even worth saving. Oh, here go one. These are not even worth overwintering because they're so yellow. And because it's the end of the season, I am not going to add any more fertilizer. I did get a few serranos from back here. But as far as me like putting anything else into here, I'm not going to do it. Now, I don't know why this squash trying to produce, because they know it ain't gonna be enough time. So anywho, moving right along. Oh, here go one I can take. I'll let it get a little bigger. Okay, anyway, moving right along. I was able to get some peppers here. They looking good. Oh, let me give y'all an update. So, remember my cabbage that I said I was going to get rid of? So y'all know I didn't. I let it go to see what it was gonna do. And look, it's forming a head. I sprayed it down with some neem oil. It ain't quite ready yet, but it looked like it's trying to give me something. And since it looked like it's trying to give me something, I want whatever that something is gonna give me. So I'm gonna leave it. Even this one down here doesn't look bad anymore. Yeah, it's chewed up, but it's trying to form a head as well. So I'm gonna leave it. And then look, a little bit of a broccoli coming in. So, you know, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Because I need all I can get, y'all. I need all I can get. So, you know, I'm feeling excited. So I tell you what I did do. I did cover up this bed. Which I'm Johnny come lately with this, because I done covered up this bed, and now it probably, that white butterfly is probably gone. But that's all right. You know, in case it ain't, then I still have the bed covered. But anywho, moving right along. I want to give you guys an update on these collards. They are looking good. I sprayed them with neem oil. The powdery mildew has not come back. They are exhibiting some growth, and they do look good. So I'm just showing you guys that it's been about a week, and I don't see any form of powdery mildew. So I'm hopeful. I'm not saying that, you know, they're 100%, but for right now, they do look good. Now, I am behind on harvesting these greens over here. I'm behind on harvesting a lot of things over here, if I'm being perfectly honest. So let's go ahead and get some mustards, and maybe we can make some mustards. My husband caught a trout. I'll get this green bean. These didn't produce well, and I think it's because this isn't enough space. Although bush beans never really produce well for me. So I'm not surprised that we having this conversation. Might as well get these bush beans over here while I'm at it. Although you see there's some flowers coming in on this one. So, you know, I'm going to leave the stuff till it dies out. If it wants to grow, who am I to stop it? And I still got 4 red acre cabbages here. Now these seedlings I'm probably going to take out and put in the greenhouse. But at any rate, y'all know I get distracted. Back to this area here. Next year, now that I know this is producing well like this, I'll go ahead and grow my greens in these containers like this every time. Look how big this leaf is. I mean, serious. This giant red mustard, I mean, it's giant. I think I can even probably do some collards in here. What y'all think? Because it seems like to me, when I don't put, I don't know how I'm gonna get this. When I don't put my leafy greens in the ground, they seem to have less pest pressure. And, you know, really, I have more of these stackable planters. Now, if you haven't been following me, what I'll tell you is, I bought these stackable planters from Dollar Tree. These are not green stalks. I do like the green stalk. I cannot afford the green stalk. Them green stalks are kind of expensive. Maybe one day I will be able to splurge. Ooh, look at this, y'all. Look at that. I mean, that's huge. And so pretty. Maybe one day I'll be able to splurge and get me a green stalk. But for right now, what we got is Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna take these leaves. I always leave the center. Look how small of a space this is. But anyway, I ordered, the whole point of me saying all of this is I ordered these stackable containers by the Let me clip that because I'm going to be mad if I break my plant. I ordered these stackable containers by the case. I done lost my pruners, y'all. I don't know what I did with them. Hang on. These pruners are under my arms. So, I ordered these stackable containers. These are dragon tongue, by the way. These are not giant reds. They are different. They got that red hue on the leaves, but they are a different variety. I ordered these by the case, and I want to say they came like 50 something in a case. So, anyway, I got these for 50 something in a case. They were $1.25 a piece. And I'll get that one off. And they work really well for things like greens. I grew radishes in here that did really, really well. I have cilantro in here. These are dragon tongue as well. See this cilantro? And the nice thing about the cilantro is it shades out a little bit. If you put the cilantro at the bottom, it's a little bit shaded, and this cilantro likes the cool temperatures. That cilantro actually has been in there the entire summer. So I will say that for shady crops, and I know I'm moving this camera back and forth, those are really, really good. So, you know, I struggled a little bit with the Dollar Tree stackables. I wasn't really 100% sure what to do with them. So now I certainly have a better idea. Look how big these greens are. These have some slug damage. But I made some smoked fish. My husband went fishing, and he brought home some lovely, lovely, lovely trout, which we are going to have for dinner tonight. As a smoked fish, which I did put on the grill. And that I think will go lovely with my greens, my mustard greens. So, I've been putting them in this container. Matter of fact, let me get my basket, move it down here. So that's what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. I know you guys have seen this variety before. I showed you guys this variety, which I use eat as a salad green. It is so good for that. I'm telling y'all. So these mustard greens, just so that you guys know the backstory, I bought them in a variety pack, and there was like maybe 4 or 5. That one ain't gonna do nothing. This one ain't gonna do nothing. There was like 4 or 5 different kinds in there. And oh, it's getting chilly out here now. And with the 4 or 5 different kinds, I was able to get them planted in these containers. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I thought I would bring you guys along with me. I'm going to be doing hopefully quite a few harvest videos over the next several weeks to just, you know, let my leafy greens start anew for the fall. And yeah, it's going to be wonderful. So, this is what I got. Basket full of mustard greens, some radishes, some tatsoi, and you know, that's a good look. It's a good look. My eye. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these greens up. If you haven't had tatsoi, it's good raw or cooked. But at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these greens up. Some of them I'm gonna make tonight for dinner. Some sauteed mustards with a smoked fish that my husband caught. Right there, that's living. Wish them sweet potatoes was done. I'll go ahead and throw one of them on the side. That would have been real good. Right now, we're gonna do the smoked fish and the greens right here. And yeah, this is second day harvesting, y'all. Got some sweet potatoes yesterday, white potatoes yesterday, got some greens today, and some peppers too. Forgot about those. And we winning. Got a few more things to pick. Y'all stay tuned. I'll take y'all along for the ride. And I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, y'all. Bye for now.